more precise measurement. Yeah, it's a planer. Both of these machines do the same as these two. That's a big one, like that one, and this is the same as this. So if you notice, rough cut, once it goes through the planer. Now they're going to do the same thing in the other direction. They need to get a little more precision out of it. So they use the bandsaw and then they put it in there. So we're not going to cut it here. We're just going to show you the next level of sanding, if you will. If you saw the tip that came out of this, no tip come out of that. Just sawdust. So if you feel this side compared to the other side, the night and day difference. Keep in mind, most boxes require pretty small pieces of wood. If you look around, they're not big pieces, just the top and the bottom. So this is kind of what you need. So in this case, this will probably do something like those small boxes. Now what they do is they're running through the planer. We're going to go up here and cut it. So they stack up 4 of them. They got the little jig there. And they come out the right length, ready to go. Once you take these, you go over here. This is one of 2 different ways. This is a machine that Kedwin created. He designed and built this machine himself in order to do the, what do you call this? Tongue and groove. No. Tongue and groove. Dovetail, yeah. Just take a look. You basically do this to them, gives it a lot more strength. Okay? So right here, what he's doing, he's putting the glue on. He's doing 2 sides. He'll put the 2 sides together, and then he'll nail it with a nail gun. Let them dry. Once they dry, over here, they're putting putty on them. And what they want to do is they want to fill any imperfections of putty, and I'll show you later what they do. But look at this. He does both sides at the same time, and then he rotates it, so all corners are glued, and then a nail gun. So this box is done and glued and put together, but if you look at the edges are pretty rough. So what he does behind me is he sands them down so they're flush. Look at the difference in passing around between one box and the other, and that's what he's doing here. He's just getting all the edges flush. Now you'll notice it's one unit. They will then take it and cut that in half. making it non-porous and sealing all the pores. That way all the imperfections and stuff don't show through in the paint. And this is done by hand with a roller. And then the first step over here, so that's what it looks like. They hand sand. That last process is hand sanded. So it's now a smooth section and it's ready to be painted. So then over here, what they do is they throw a primer sealant on it. If the box doesn't have paint, if it's a natural box, they put clear lacquer on it. Like the boxes you see over here, if it's not a clear wood box, then they put primer on it. So what you notice is you just put the clear coat on it. They'll put several coats, but before that, any embellishments or logos or anything like that is put on the box first, and then they seal it on top of that. And we'll show you later on how they put that on there. So this is just a clear coat. Over here's another paint room, and in this room, come on in. Of course, DBL. Come on in, come on in. So here what he's doing is he's spraying them again with a clear coat, but this is interesting because the water creates the negative ions and it pulls any dust and any excess paint, which is why this room is not full of paint. The water is basically a filtration system. Okay? Now once it's painted here, and this is the final coat, it goes into the next room for drying. So go next door and take a look at that. So Kedwin also invented and created this machine to be able to spray in closed spaces. Think about this. He is spraying commercial quality lacquer on a box and you can't even smell it. That's what this is doing. We should call him Ingeniero Kedwin. Vamos, viejo. Ahora lo que vamos a hacer ahora es... Cada vez que te llama viejo, tú eres joven. Recuerda lo que dijo Ronald Reagan cuando lo And this is the screen print machine, which is just setting up right now. Basically, this runs twice, one in black and then the other one. If you lift it up and you look under here, you can pretty much see the screen print, and that's like a brownish color with the lion and the lettering. It's exactly the same process they use for t-shirts. It hasn't changed. And then over here is the hot press. This is the hot press foil. It basically has a roll of foil. He hits the button, it brings it down about 105 degrees C, and then that's how you get the really shiny, the actual gold appearance to it. The machine behind me is a hot foil press. And then this one here is the letter press we were talking about. But before we move to that, these are some of the options that they've done here with the hot press. So, I mean, some of these are pretty big. They could be just a little bit of embellishment, whatever. But that's kind of some of the stuff they've done.